This is the story of the Sakya prince Siddhartha, better known to the world as Gautama Buddha. Siddhartha grew up in the city of Kapilavastu. He was the son of Sakya king Sudhodana and Queen Mahamaya. It is believed that Siddhartha was born in a forest in Lumbini. His mother passed away soon after his birth, and Siddhartha was looked after by his aunt. At the time of Siddhartha's birth, some sages predicted that the boy would either become a great king or a holy man. The king got worried at the prospect of Siddhartha becoming a holy man rather than a king. Hence, throughout childhood, Siddhartha was kept inside the beautiful palace grounds, away from the world outside. At the age of 16, Siddhartha married Princess Yashodhara and they had a son called Rahula. But Siddhartha was dissatisfied. He wanted to know what life outside the palace was like. Finally, the king conceded to his son's wish. Siddhartha was allowed to go out. During his visits outside the palace, Siddhartha saw 4 things that greatly disturbed him. These 4 great sights, as they came to be known, were an old man which represented suffering, a sick man which represented pain, a dead man which represented grief, and a monk which represented true knowledge. Restless and desperate to find a solution to human suffering, Siddhartha finally left his family and palace to become a monk and seek true knowledge. He traveled on foot for many years before he reached the city of Gaya. At Gaya, he sat under a peepal tree and began to meditate. Siddhartha continued to meditate for several days. On the 49th day, he attained nirvana or true knowledge and thus became Buddha, the enlightened one. From Gaya, he went to Sarnath, where he gave his first sermon as Gautama Buddha. At Sarnath, he taught 5 monks the 4 noble truths. Life is full of suffering. The cause of suffering is desire. Getting rid of desire will put an end to suffering. Freedom from suffering can be achieved by following the 8-fold path. The 8-fold path is based on adopting the principles of right understanding, right thought, right speech, right action, right livelihood, right effort, right mindfulness, right contemplation or concentration. For the rest of his life, Buddha traveled all over India to spread his teachings. He always spoke in Prakrit, the language of the common people. He treated all living things equally and with compassion. Above all, he taught people to live a life of kindness and compassion. Gautama Buddha spent the rest of his life teaching the principles of Buddhism to one and all. He was believed to be 80 years old when he died peacefully at Kushinagar. Even after his death, his disciples and other monks continued to spread Buddhism in various parts of the world. Think about this and discuss.